Well, anyway, as I'm driving up there and I'm kind of praying and meditating, all of a sudden I feel the presence of God come upon me. And I feel like the Lord's saying, "You're going to work for the church." I'm like, "I'm going to work for the church. What are you talking about?" And I don't know why, but I had to open my mouth and I said, "Am I going to work in the with the youth?" And I felt the presence of God again, like it was a very strong reassurance. And I'm like, "Oh no, I'm going to work with the youth." And I went in there and I was so afraid. I was shaking, and I remember one of the kids. They caught it right off the bat. They're like, "Are you nervous?" I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous." I'm supposed to be the teacher here, but it's not really happening for me. I don't know what to do. I was terrible to my teachers. I tore them apart. I mean, I was rebellious. I was a class clown. I was funny. I got myself into so much trouble. They wanted to move my desk outside because I was sat outside so many times for timeouts. I mean, I thought this was coming back to haunt me. I was so afraid, but that's not what happened, is it?
No, no, it's not. My beginning, which is a little bit different. My beginning was my mom was pastoring a church in Lincoln at the time, and it was during her first like shot at ministry, of her first time pastoring a church. And we had a couple kids that came in the door. That it was just a very small congregation. There's only like 2 or 3 people that would come, and then we got up to about 15 people. And like I said, there was a couple teenage kids that came, and my mom goes, "You know what? You're going to teach them." And I was like, "I don't know anything about the Bible." And she goes, "No, you're going to teach them." And I'm like, um, okay. And so, knowing that I had my babies that were young at that time too, I was like, okay, I can do this. And that's what started getting me in the word. And I was like, okay. And so I started picking up on it. Well, then of course I went through my rebellion phase, walked away from the church, that kind of thing. And then when my mom started pastoring over there at East Linda Pentecostal Church of God, um, I kind of followed her, but I'd only attend services once in a while because I was 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and I did it to make my mom happy. And then all of a sudden it seemed like things started going in motion. It was like God was drawing me in more and more because I had more and more people saying, "Hey, why don't you come to service? Why don't you attend this service? We would love to see you." And you were one of them. You were one of them trying to encourage me into the door. And I kept saying, "No, no, no." And then finally I stepped in and I started going to all the services. And it was like